Yo, what up, family? Your boy is back with another consistent video for your mental man. I hope y'all enjoying the beginning to your weekend. It's Saturday. It's nothing like a Saturday, man. When you wake up, you don't got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? You just could just chill and just decompress from a long work week. Feel me? But I'm in the crib, man. Y'all see me. I'm inside today, but I'm gonna transition outside in a second. But I'm in here doing my thug dizzle. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here twisting up. But yeah, today's video, y'all. I'm gonna do something a little different. Like I'm gonna do a little kind of like motivation type shit, but give y'all a little insight to myself too. Like give y'all some like kind of like a story type shit of what I've dealt with since being in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know what I've been through since I've been out here. Feel me? But and it's been like not dire situations. Feel me? But like not ideal. But shit that I had to go through to grow as a person. You feel what I'm saying? And like only like for real, only like 3 people know like what I've been through on some real shit. That's like my mom's, my sister, and my girl, of course. But it's all good. Like God, you know what I'm saying. He puts us through trials and tribulations because He knows that we could get through them and that we'll become a better person for going through it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all good. Like I look back at all that stuff now, and I'm just like, praise God that I'm still here. You know what I'm saying, in my own spot. You know what I'm saying, and being able to talk to y'all about it. You know what I'm saying, and give y'all some insight. Feel me? But so yeah, let's kick it off. But you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be a smoke talk. Don't get it twisted. Just because I'm not outside right now, it's not a nah. It's gonna be a smoke talk. I'm just preparing. You know what I'm saying. Gotta prep. But yeah, man. So yeah, like I was saying, a lot of people don't know, like, especially, and it's no knock toward them, but like, especially my friends back home, just being as, because when I came, and especially before I moved, I was, they know I was like excited to come out here. Feel me? Like, yo, I'm about to go to AZ. Feel me? It's about to be lit out there. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like that at first, feel me? Like, and, this is me telling y'all now, you feel me? I'm telling y'all now. So, when your boy first moved out here, man, I'ma just give it to y'all straight like this first. When we first got out here, and it wasn't just me out here, I came out here with some family as well, but it was only, 3 adults, you know what I'm saying? It was 2 kids too, but only 3 adults, you know what I'm saying? So it was just the three, just us, you know what I'm saying? But when we first got out here, bro, like, and this is all true facts, like, niggas was homeless. And yeah, we had a roof over our head, like, we was doing the hotel lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it all the way to stack with y'all. We was doing the hotel lifestyle, which, you know what I'm saying, we still had a roof over our heads, feel me? But, you know what I'm saying, we ain't have a home address, you know what I'm saying? When you don't have a home address, you know what I'm saying, in technical terms, you homeless, feel me? But, yeah, man, like, I got out here, like, it was like April 2018, and we ain't get into our first spot until, I want to say it was November 2018, like later on that year, I believe, or it might have been a little later, probably like, or it was either November 2018 when we got into our first official crib, or it was between November 2018 and January 2019. It was between them because those are the 2 months that stick in my head the most. But yeah, man, like, so when I'm gonna tell y'all how though. So like when before we got out here, like we had a crib lined up, feel me? Like we had a spot, like, oh yeah, we gonna, we got the bread, we just gotta get out there, feel me? They, and the person, that was gonna get us right, you know, realtor or whatever for, you know, real estate, not real estate, but like you know what I'm saying, when you go to get apartments and shit, that person, I'm having a brain fart right now, but you know, they was like, you know, it's good, you know, yeah, just y'all just gotta get out here, you know, we do the paperwork, pay the bread, y'all get to go. Cool. We get out here, it took us, and we cut the day, like when we drove out here too. Yeah, like we drove from Connecticut to Arizona. Uh, and we did that shit in like 3.5 days, you know what I'm saying? Did that shit, ain't get no hotel rooms, just slept in the whips. We got 2 rental cars. It was one big, like, kind of like Sprinter van type shit, and then just like a Toyota Corolla, like a 2018 Corolla type shit. We ain't get no hotel rooms. We would just pull off to the side of the road, sleep for like 4 or 5 hours, jump back to it on the road type shit, swapping out all type of shit. Uh, yeah, so when we got out here, you know what I'm saying, tried to get the crib, shit fell through. Somebody came with more bread type shit, and that was that, yo. So we was like, we was already out here. We ain't have a place to go, so we like, fuck. So found a hotel, you know what I'm saying, some cheap shit, you know what I'm saying. Went to the telly, and in our heads, you know what I'm saying, when we first got to that first hotel room, I'll never forget it, you know. We had all our stuff in the van, you know what I'm saying. We pulling out this, pulling out the stuff that we need, that we're gonna need, you know what I'm saying, for the week, because we was like, yo, we only gonna be here for like a week, 2 weeks tops, you know what I'm saying. All right, cool, that's cool, we could do that, you know what I'm saying. So that shit just, long story short, you know what I'm saying, that shit just, time just kept going and going and going, and we was just still in there, man. And you know what I'm saying, and then at that point when I got out here, you know what I'm saying, I had to get a job lined up, you know what I'm saying. The family I was with, you feel me, like they had already had a job lined up, so I pretty much went and got lined up with that, which was Walmart at the time, you know what I'm saying. They had transferred their Walmart job from back home to out here type shit, and then he put in a good word type shit, so for your boy, and then that's how I started working. But it took a minute. I was looking for jobs, you know what I'm saying. They was, when we first got out here, they was talking about, you know, they ain't need people at the time, so I'm like, fuck. So I'm looking for a job. Nowhere was trying to hire me, you know what I'm saying. So probably about a good maybe 2.5, 3 weeks in, fucking you know, Walmart hit me back, got a job, cool. But whole time now, oh, I skipped the part too. We had to return the rentals too to Enterprise and shit. Feel me? Like the next day after getting into the hotel. So now we don't got a car. So it's either walking or busing it. You know what I'm saying? And of course we just got out here, so we don't know the bus schedules like that and shit. So feel me? So it was just, you know, as y'all can see, it's a lot adding on to it. Feel me? So what was I? Okay, I was on Walmart. So yeah, so I got the interview for Walmart. Cool. So now realistically, from where we was at driving, it was probably a good 10-minute drive. Nothing like, probably maybe less than that, but closer to the 10-minute side. Feel me? Probably like between 7 and 10 minutes type shit away from where we was at. Not bad of a drive, but remember, we don't got a car, and the bus schedule, we don't know the bus schedule like that. So I had to walk. I had no other choice. What was I gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have like money like that to buy a lift or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause the bread was going toward the room. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the roof over our head. Feel me, at the time. So I had to walk, bro. Like, good. And the walking distance, it was like, Google Maps, I remember, said it was 2 hours. 2 hours from where we was at, walking. And, you know, so nigga had to do what he had to do, man. Just, you know, had my little beater on, some shorts, you know what I'm saying. I had to change some interview clothes in my backpack. Brought a couple of waters with me, man, and trekked off. Hot as hell. Feel me? It was hot as fuck. Wasn't as hot. It wasn't the summer, like I said, it was April, so it wasn't too hot, but it's still warm as fuck outside, best believe. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, walk in, walk over to my interview, cool, get inside, change, all that. I get the job, then I gotta walk back, you know what I'm saying, so it's cool. So now I got a job, feel me? So that was all good. I had a job now, so now I got some income coming in, something. So now, and I know y'all probably wondering, well, why you ain't just get somewhere closer, feel me? Well, nothing else was trying to hire me at the time, and there was a lot of stuff that I wasn't trying to work at, like a lot of fast food joints, and I wasn't trying to do that because I just came from doing fast food back home, feel me, before I moved. But damn. So yeah, man. So whatever transportation I could get to work, I would take it. So back then, at the time, they used to have these little bikes that you could like pay to ride. So I would like just hop on one of them shits, ride to work. And then them shits went away, so then I was back to walking again. And then they have these bird scooters. Anybody on the West Coast knows they got these bird scooters. You pay an app, jump on a scooter, and them shits be going too. But yeah, man, yeah, I had to do what I had to do. And on top of that, I worked overnight shift too. So I was going into work at 10 o'clock. So I'd have to leave around 8, leave the room around 8, walk sometimes, feel me? And then, you know, walking at night through like neighborhoods I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Just all type of, and then I've seen all type of wild animals and shit like that walking, and it's like, yo, it's crazy. Now, and I couldn't take the bus because there was no bus route going to that street that Walmart was on. So I couldn't get on a bus to go out there either. It was just not ideal at all, feel me? I feel like I got some hair, some shit stuck in the back of my throat, pause. But that's why I keep, like, feel me? But yeah, man, like I was really doing our thug dizzle, man. We was like really, we had a roof over our head, but in technical terms, we was homeless. And nigga, I used to have to walk to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Walk back home, be hot. You know what I'm saying? Some days I'll get lucky. You know what I'm saying? Find a bike. We'll get lucky, find a bike on our way home, type shit. Find a couple bikes and we'd be straight. You know what I'm saying? But and then even then, that's still a long bike ride, feel me? So you be tired as fuck by the time you get back, you know what I'm saying? And then, and on top of that, getting back to the room, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no privacy, you know what I'm saying? There's five other people in the room, you know what I'm saying? 5 people in a 2-bed like hotel room. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all get to see where I'm getting at with that. But it's all good because, you know, like I said, you know, we got to go through certain things in life that makes us better people, you know what I'm saying? To actually appreciate things that we have, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that I'm saying like it was cool at the time, because it wasn't at all, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it sucked, but I wasn't bitching. I wasn't complaining. Yeah, it was hard, but I did it because that's just what it was. If I bitched or complained about it, it wasn't going to change nothing. Yeah, I had my moments. You know what I'm saying? I definitely had my moments where I needed a reset. Had to fly back home real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get a little reset button. You know what I'm saying? And then come back to it. But yeah, bro, like a lot of people don't know that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. Like, I wouldn't talk about that shit with people because, one, like, it's embarrassing. Not that I'm embarrassed about it, because, you know, it happened. It is what it is, feel me? But, like, how, as a man, like, think as a man, like, say you living in a hotel room, say you telling all your boys like, yo, I'm about to move to this state, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to be living it up, doing all type of shit, and then you get out there and you living in a hotel, walking to work, doing, X, Y, doing whatever type shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I can't tell y'all that, you know what I'm saying? I can't. How y'all expect me to tell y'all that? I just can't, feel me? But it's all good though, you know what I'm saying? We went through it, you know what I'm saying, and a bunch of other shit, but we finished here with this, so I'm about to transition to the patio, man. But I'm gonna get right back with y'all. Just like that, we back. Patio, ready to get our minds right. I need a haircut. I look crazy. Yeah, so yeah, man, like I was really doing my thing out here for real. Been doing my thing out here. That's why I really do appreciate everything that I have today for real, because it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Like going from and on top of that, it wasn't just one room we was in 3 different ones before we found a spot, you know what I'm saying? And then had to go through, and then me personally, I had to go through 3 different spots before I got my own shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get into all that too. So yeah, so swapping hotel rooms and shit just cause niggas blow, you know what I'm saying? We niggas blow tree balls, the non niggas, whoop 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 whoop, rewind, all that. Niggas don't blow nothing, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just blow trees, feel me? But feel me? but like real shit, y'all know niggas be smoking, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't legalized. So, a lot of places wasn't in tune with shit like that, so they wasn't down with it. So, we just had to transition to other spots. It's all good. It is what it is. But feel me? So then how we landed our first spot was like truly a blessing from God himself. But I'm gonna tell y'all, hold up. So how we landed our first spot, man, being out here for months and months, start making connections with people and shit, for me. So some people that we knew that lived probably not too far from where we was at. It was probably 5 minutes up the street from where we was at. It was like, hey, type shit. Pretty much, long story short, we're breaking our lease. We about to like leave back home. They was from like Louisiana type shit. We about to go back home type shit. We know y'all's situations isn't ideal right now, so y'all could take over our lease type shit. Word? Bet. We was on that like white on rice. So boom, now we in the spot. And with all the shit, I ain't even tell y'all with all the shit we moved out here with, we had to put it in the storage unit, most of our shit, like our beds, dressers, all that shit. So all that shit was in the storage unit, so we paying for a storage unit too, on top of a room and having to eat and all that shit, phone bills, all that shit. So yeah, man, so we went, boom, we in a spot now, so we went, get our stuff out of storage, go move in, now we in a spot. So, but the spot, it was only a 2-bedroom apartment. Now, it was, my family members, them two, and then 2 children with us, like I said, and then just me. So I was like, the kids could have had a room, you know what I'm saying? They could get the room, you know what I'm saying? At that point, I was just like, I'm just trying to be up out of that hotel room, you feel me? So I'll take my mattress on the floor. I ain't give a fuck at the time. So then we was in that shit for like a year chilling. We was good, you know what I'm saying? Chilling. But I ain't have a room, so I ain't really have my own privacy, you feel me? So, and I worked. uh, overnight too, and it got to a point where, you know, my family was working overnight with me, but it got to a point where they found a better gig, so it was just me doing the Walmart shit, doing the overnight shit. So I'll be the only one, you know what I'm saying, when niggas come in the house after working all day, I'll be the only one sleep in the crib, but I'll be right there when you come in, because I'm in the living room, feel me? Like I said, my mattress was on the floor. So, but it was all good. At least we ain't in a hotel room, feel me? So it was straight. I wasn't complaining at all. So, yeah, so then we had to, long story short, had to eventually, transition out of there too. And went into another spot and uh, was there for probably another year and some change, I think, up until we was in that other spot, the first spot in 2019, and then left probably the end of 2019, got in the second spot 2020 type shit, and then was there until I left out of there, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna get into all the reasoning why I left, but it was just, God, I'm gonna just put it in terms of, like, God has ways of showing you when it's time for you to spread your wings and go do your own thing, feel me? So that's just that's what it was, feel me? I was just God telling me that, it's time for you to go do your own thing. Like, no more, you know what I'm saying, shacking up with other people. It's time to go do your own thing. So I listened. So I did that. So when got my stuff, you know what I'm saying, and he just, dipped out, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, and then by that time, you know what I'm saying, I found my girl and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. So thankfully, you know what I'm saying, her parents are a blessing too, because they allow me to stay with them, because they knew I ain't have nowhere else to go, you know what I'm saying. Literally, I ain't have nowhere else to go after that. Once I left my spot with family and shit, I ain't have nowhere else to go. So they allowed me to stay with them and then at that point, it was go time for me and my girl. We was like, all right, we about to find our own spot now. Now it's go time. Feel me? So I was staying up there probably about a good 40 minutes from where we at now. And all through all this time, through all this story, I'm finding different jobs and shit too, trying to find my niche in this world. And then thankfully, at the end of 2020, I found, I was blessed with StockX. But yeah, that's a whole nother story. I'm gonna save all that, jobs and shit for another episode. But yeah, man, so I was staying with Bays and her parents and shit for probably a good month, I'll say, if that. And then, through that time, we cruising through areas, you know what I'm saying, trying to find a good area where we want to stay and shit like that. And then, by by the grace of God, man, we was blessed with, the crib we got now, you know what I'm saying. And, all that is to say, you know what I'm saying, like I said when I started the video, God leaves his toughest battles, you know what I'm saying, for his strongest soldiers, man, because he knows you could get through them, and he knows that you're going to be a better person because of it, you know what I'm saying. So at the time, I look back at everything I've been through since I've been out here, and I'm definitely thankful for what I've been through, because it's definitely humbled me as a person, for real. It's definitely helped me grow up, you know what I'm saying. Like, I look back at my mind state when I was back in Connecticut, man, and I was just so childish, so naive. I thought I knew it all. I ain't know shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is what it is. That's why I'll always be, you know, pushing on to people like, yo, get the fuck out of Connecticut, man. Leave CT, go see this world, man, because there's so much out here, man, in this world. There's so much to see, so much to do, man. So many different people to interact with, man. I've met so many different great people in Arizona, man. Like, a lot of people that I still, you know, talk to this day, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who you are, man. Like, for real, for real. And that's the cool thing about moving out of your home state. Like, you gotta make connections with people based on your similarities. You know what I'm saying? Not just because y'all grew up together, feel me? But that's no knock to my guys back home. You know what I'm saying? You know, they know I love all them niggas to death. You know what I'm saying? Every time I come home, it's always, you know what I'm saying? You know, good vibes and shit like that. And we still all talk to this day. You know what I'm saying? But once you leave your home state, you gotta make new connections. Feel me? So once you get out your home state, that's how you make your connections, based on common interests and similarities and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's dope, man. That part of it is dope. And just getting out, man, because Connecticut is so small, man. It's so small, and shit, just your hometown in general, you know, man. Anybody that's watching that's not from CT, like myself, or any of my people that's watching, like, just your hometown in general, like, that shit is small, yo. No matter what city it is, no matter how big the city it is, if you from there, that shit is small, and that's a fact. And it's only so much you can see. That's why I'll always be preaching, get the fuck out, get out of there, go see this world, because it's a blessing. It really is, and you're really gonna learn a lot about yourself, for real, for real, for real. I learned a lot about myself, still learning about myself, still growing, still learning every day. You know what I'm saying? And every day I'm thankful for all my trials. You know what I'm saying? Because it's shaping me to be, you know, shaping me to who I am today and what I'm gonna be in the future. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a little motivation for y'all, man. Just whatever you going through, you're gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying? I honest to God, I thought like I wasn't ever gonna get out the situation I was in, but you just gotta trust your process. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Keep your faith, stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get through it. For real, I promise you, you're gonna get through it. Whatever you're going through. If you're going through something right now, you're gonna get through it. I promise you. Stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be all good. But that's another episode of Smoke Talk for your mental. Almost 30-minute video. I know it's a long one, but if y'all are still watching by the end of this, man, I appreciate you listening to the story, because listening to my story, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just what it is. It's all true facts. It's all true facts, you know what I'm saying? Just being transparent with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But until the next video, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay blessed. Stay prayed up, stay 100, man. Be safe out there in this crazy world, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video.